Welcome to Baja Window to the South. We are your hosts, Olga SanchezdelaVega.
And I'm Denitza Garcia. Baja Window to the South, it's a weekly program that showcases the best of Baja California.
And today we're going to continue with that trend that we've been giving you every week. And we're gonna go back to San Quintin with the voice of Denitza and learn a little bit more about the gastronomy. Can't wait.
Hello everyone, I'm Denitza Garcia and I'm here in San Quintin, Baja California, standing in this beautiful place. Please come on, join me, and let's check out a little bit more of this gorgeous place. We had such a wonderful experience tasting the food in San Quintin, Baja California. The gastronomy was absolutely exquisite from the moment we got there until we left. What do you like the most about San Quintin, Baja California?
Honestly, San Quintin, Baja California is just, the atmosphere is just so phenomenal. Honestly, it's just a good way just to get away from everything in the city, and it's just a good way to relieve stress, honestly. Yeah, the food is great. Honestly, we got that, the spin, I forgot, but it was the 7-course meal. It was the huge spin plate, and it was just really good. It was really good. Food here is really great.
Oh yeah, we've been trying this restaurant and the other one on the hotel, and fish, meat or whatever we try is one of the best. We can tell everyone wants to come in, is one of the best places in this town.
We went to many different restaurants and places, and again, San Quintin, it's full of surprises. We went to La Chorera, where we tried fish ceviche, ranchero oysters, and of course, a pismo clam, considering that San Quintin is rich in the production of oysters and clams.
Bueno, creo que la comida aquí en San Quintín es muy buena, el marisco sobre todo, el ostión, la almeja, y la manera como lo preparan es increíble, muy bueno. Bueno, sí pedí una docena de ostiones y una almeja, ¿cómo se llama? Pisma. Nunca la había probado, los ostiones sí, pero la almeja nunca la había probado. Y es un platillo suculento, muy bueno. Pues invitar a toda la gente que venga a visitar esta parte de San Quintín. Yo no la conocía, solamente había pasado por la carretera. Es meterse media hora hacia el mar y pues cordialmente invitados.
We also visit El Molino Viejo, a very popular restaurant in San Quintin for locals and tourists. And our guide also took us to La Parcela Número 12, a traditional Mexican place where we had a delicious breakfast. Estamos con la chef Aleida, felices de la vida de estar aquí en este restaurante El Molino. Ahorita, ¿acá qué nos van a servir?
Les vamos a servir jaibas a la paprika, un molcajete de mariscos y un pozole de mariscos. ¿Qué especialidad de la casa también? Con nuestra salsa secreta.
Ah, eso no se dice.
Eso no se dice.
¿Y qué trae el pozole de mariscos?
El pozole de mariscos trae grano, la salsa de la casa, trae camarón, pescado, jaiba, caracol.
Okay.
Y va acompañado de su respectiva verdura, repollo, cilantro y cebollita.
Excelente, maravilloso. Y entonces aquí
el molcajete de mariscos. El molcajete de mariscos viene acompañado de su nopalito, su quesito fresco, su chilito asado, una cebollita asada y trae camarón, pescado, caracol y pulpo también con nuestra receta secreta. Lo original del Molino Viejo de toda la vida son sus jaibas a la paprika.
Okay,
ese es un platillo original
100%
auténtico aquí en el Molino Viejo.
Look at all these dishes, shrimp prepared in different ways, meat, clam chowder, and many more delicious plates. Thank you, San Quintin, Baja California. It was a pleasure. Most definitely you have to come and taste the different flavors San Quintin has to offer. Hello everyone, I'm extremely happy. I can't even express, okay, because I get the chance to interview someone who's very special, definitely a talent here in Baja California with many talents. And she has helped a lot of our community here in Tijuana, most definitely. Of course, I want you to, listen to her and what she has to say, and I don't know, I just can't. She's a beautiful soul. Karina, welcome.
Thank you.
Bienvenida a Baja
Gracias.
Window to the South.
Gracias. Thank you so much.
Me conste que hasta me costó un poco la introducción, porque eres alguien de verdad, o sea, tan lleno de energía y tan positiva, que ha hecho tanto que de verdad que yo creo que las palabras se quedan cortas, te lo digo de todo corazón.
Ah, qué bonito. Muchas gracias.
Y bueno, quisiera comenzar preguntándote, y para que te conozcan aún y más allá, ¿quién es Carina Valladolid? Ya sé que-
¿Quién es Karina? Pues, digo, yo creo que pues una persona con muy apasionada de la vida, intensamente apasionada de la vida, y desde muy chica con un gran espíritu, en relación a lo que vamos a hablar, un gran espíritu de comunidad y de servicio,
Exacto.
por decir.
Sí, claro que creo que a lo largo de tu vida lo has demostrado y una y otra vez, y lo has llevado a cabo de diferentes maneras, ¿no? En diferentes facetas,
Sí,
creo yo.
sí.
Entonces, ahorita pues viene algo súper importante, ¿no? Que estás creando y que ya se está llevando a cabo, que es Utopía.
Verdaderamente me preguntan, y es muy difícil para mí explicarlo porque yo nunca lo he visto, para mí no tiene un nombre. Y creo que ese 9 y 10 de marzo, cuando presentemos, vamos a todos, tal vez con más facilidad, ponerle algún nombre, ¿no? Pero sí siento que es como inefable, que es como inexplicable. Nunca lo he visto. Es una producción, un espectáculo que tiene como la línea de una obra de teatro, pero a la vez se lleva a cabo pues, por medio de la danza y de la música y de los sonidos, una producción inclusiva en todos los sentidos, interactiva y definitivamente transformativa. Es una cosa mega espectacular que yo les digo, vas a llegar al teatro y abróchate tu cinturón como si fueras en el, ¿no? en el roller coaster más intenso que has experimentado y dejarte sentir, porque es algo verdaderamente que siento que cualquier persona que lo vaya a vivir, experimentar, va a entrar siendo una persona y salir siendo otra.
Wow, no,
Sí.
es que eso me encanta, y más que creo que ahorita el tiempo en el que estamos viviendo y en general ya toca. Para mí, por ejemplo, fue un llamado completamente al alma, pero me llama mucho la atención porque en serio es como en todo lo que se está haciendo una revolución con Utopía, y de repente es, pero ¿qué es Utopía, no? Entonces, bueno, aquí está el preámbulo, ¿no? Y que ahorita Cari, ¿qué nos puedes decir en el punto en el que estamos con esto? Porque, bueno, hay una fecha, ¿verdad? Se va a presentar, ¿cómo se va a conformar? Lo que nos puedas hablar, ¿no? Acerca de este espectáculo.
Sí, yo creo que, digo, más que nada también compartir que el objetivo de Utopía es presentar las nuevas formas de existir, ¿no? De pasar de esta sobrevivencia o nada más existir al verdaderamente vivir, ¿no? Creo que ese es el mensaje principal, como en el hacernos conscientes de la manera inconsciente en la que vivimos. Por decir que competimos en vez de colaborar, que nos disociamos del cuerpo en vez de sentir, que vivimos con las máscaras en vez de realmente atrevernos a mostrarnos tal cual como somos, en esa libertad de ser quienes somos, etcétera, etcétera, ¿no? Eso por una parte, que es el objetivo, y es precioso el mensaje, y por eso para mí es muy importante que vayas con tu familia. El día 9 de marzo, nos vamos a presentar 2 días en Tijuana. El día 9 de marzo es con familias, todas las edades, todos los géneros. Y yo invito con todo el corazón a que lleven a sus familias. Y el día 10 de marzo, que es viernes, ya son puras mujeres en vestuario de Utopía. ¿Y qué es tu vestuario de Utopía? Es que ese día te vistas de lo que verdaderamente eres. Si nunca te hubieran condicionado, nunca te hubieran dicho cómo te tenías que vestir, qué estaba bien, qué estaba mal, cómo tenía que traer el pelo una mujer, etcétera, etcétera. Si yo estoy conectada a mi esencia, cómo anduviera vestido. Y yo te puedo asegurar que Karina no anduviera vestida así.
100% claro, yo tampoco.
Unas alas de hada, por decir así, ¿no? Por la calle. Pero bueno, esas son las 2 fechas de lo que es Utopía. Y ahí vamos avanzando con los ensayos, donde estás tú.
Claro.
Se va creando todo, se va moviendo impresionante, se van uniendo al cast, al elenco, a la producción. personas impresionantemente mágicas. Bueno, es una cosa espectacular y lo digo desde el fondo de mi alma porque a mí me tiene completamente asombrada el proyecto.
¿Dónde podemos seguirte en redes? El espectáculo también de Utopía.
En redes estoy en
Sí, por favor.
Instagram, Carina Valladolid 717 y Utopía está utopía.espectáculo. Y ahí está toda la información.
Sí, lo vamos a poner también definitivamente.
Perfectísimo.
Mi Cari, no, pues primero agradecidísima. Creo que es muy importante también mencionar que todo esto que se va a llevar a cabo, porque evidentemente va a haber venta de boletos y demás, va a ser para diferentes fundaciones, ¿verdad?
Sí,
Que
sí,
eso,
sí. Toda la
importantísimo.
utilidad se va a ir a 7 distintas fundaciones. Sí, aquí en Tijuana, que también vamos a presentar en redes y como les digo, creo que la principal fundación que se está moviendo y apoyando así es el alma de cada una de las participantes.
Gracias por llevar a cabo esto y dar tanta oportunidad a tantos niveles, a tantas personas. Te lo
Gracias,
digo de
gracias a ti.
todísimo corazón y yo estoy segura que Utopía va a estar maravilloso. It's gonna rock. You have to be here no matter what. Okay?
Totalmente.
Well, thank you so much for being with us. And now we're going with Chef San Román with one of his delicious recipes. Let's go and check that out.
Hello, my name is Martín San Román and welcome to Window to the South. Well, in this occasion, we are at the restaurant El Original Pastel-De-Crepas. It's funny, it has the name of a cake, but actually we are at a French restaurant. And since we open for breakfast, I'm gonna do the Benedict Pastel-De-Crepas style, and I hope you enjoy it. First to start, we have some lavender. This is a homemade lavender bread. We use some of the extract of the lavender to make this bread, and this is what we use instead of the muffin, okay? So what I'm gonna do, I have my beautiful plate. We're gonna put the lavender. Then I will put some of the avocado. Let me see, it's better with a spoon. I'm gonna put some avocado, fresh avocado. Then we're gonna cover it with some smoked salmon. And let me tell you guys that we open at 8 o'clock in the morning till noon. That's where we open for breakfast. And we have a great Sunday brunch. Now we go with the smoked salmon. It's a beautiful, nice smoked salmon. Then I have my poached eggs. You see how beautiful are these eggs? I put it here on the top. We have our homemade Hollandaise sauce, which is very creamy. And we cover the eggs with it. You see, I try to keep the colors of the green, the orange, or the smoked salmon so you guys can appreciate it, you know, when you receive this to eat. After that, I'm gonna do some of the, it's not really caviar, you know, but we put some for the decoration, so it gives a nice color. And then I'm gonna finish with some beautiful herbs from the Guadalupe Valley, some microgreens. Okay. And just to give it a different presentation, I just put a little drops, some drops of olive oil. And there we go. We have our eggs Benedict.
And guess who's back? We, of course, invited him back to tell us a little bit more. We have El Gringo. Scott is in the house.
Hey, hey everyone.
Welcome
Hey,
back,
Olga.
baby.
Thank you so much. It's good to be back. I've missed it. I've been away for what, like a month and a half, 2 months now.
Yes.
Real life called. You know, I got really busy with my job. We had some personal things come up, but man, it's so good to be back on Baja Window to the south.
Thank you.
And I've got to say, you know, with tourism a little fragmented, I think, as far as the structure of the department now, Baja Window to the south and shows like this are so important because there's so much, there's a wealth of information that you guys cover here. Everything from food, which I love, to drinks, to the different regions. You went to San Quintin, a lot of the charities that you've been having up. That was fantastic, and I missed that. But this is such an important show.
But now you know where to go.
I do. Yes,
now
I
you
do.
know where to go. Now you know the contacts, and of course we can always go back because I mean everything. I mean, and we just showcased the show about the volcanoes, and we just did the the humaderas, which is the wetlands.
Oh yeah.
And just being in the kayak right there. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want to do some of those adventures?
I'd love to see you out and about with adventures because that's what you always wanted to do from the start of the show, Olga. So it's good to be back, and thank you guys for having me.
Thank you, and you're always welcome, obviously. But tell us, what is El Gringo doing? What are you doing? What's going on? And I know you brought your beautiful book.
Yes. Well, let's start with what I'm doing now. Not as much in Baja, but I did attend an opening of a new restaurant in the Valle de Guadalupe a few weeks ago. And this is what I love about Baja. It was the opening of Damiana Restaurant at the Chuza Vineyard in the Valle de Guadalupe.
Yes.
And they had a big party. We had the dinner one night, the party the next night. And the great thing about the party is that you've got an American winemaker hosting now a chef from Mexicali. You had guests from all over Mexico. You had guests from the States. You had Italians. Paolo Paolini was there.
Yes.
Just it's such a melting pot of people, Baja California. And it's wonderful to have such a diversity of people and friends here.
And that is the true essence of who we are. And we've been saying it, we're a little beauty of everyone, everything, an international community that just happens to decided to live here and to do their business here and then showcase it to the world.
That's right. I mean, it's one part of the U.S.-Mexico border, I think maybe more than any other areas in the border. Not that I'm super familiar with like Texas and Mexico, but it's one spot where there's just a lot of different people. There's so many different influences, and everyone's friendly.
And you get to say a little bit about that on your 7 days in Valle in your book.
Correct. Yeah, I wrote this in 2017. It's largely a photo book. I was fortunate enough to be invited by the Culinary Institute of America to take place in a series of videos that they did all over Baja, but especially with a big concentration in Valle. So I was a talking head a little bit, but I mostly fixed them and introduced them to the chefs and took them around. And I spent 7 days in the Valle with the Culinary Institute. So by the time I was done, Olga,
I am so sad about you right now.
It was so hard. Let me tell you, it's a tough job being the gringo in Mexico. But at the end of 7 days in the Valle, I had all these photographs that I'd taken behind the scenes while they were filming. And I'm like, well, what am I going to do with all these pictures? So I put them in this photo book.
And it's magnificent. It is in my living room.
Oh, I love it.
So you know that. It's in my
course.
living room. It is one of my special books, and I love it. The photography is impressive.
Well, thank you so much,
much, and thank you for showcasing. I know that it's still available.
Yes, you can get it. I'm out of stock personally now, but 7daysinthevalle.com, you can find out more about the book. And then you can order it both on U.S. Amazon as well as Mexican Amazon. 7 Days in the Valle.
And the tacos with muchachos. I mean, we missed it.
I missed
Don't you
tacos
miss
with
it?
muchachos. You know, it was just play. It was play because I got to hang out with a good friend, Tony T, Mario Medina, Denise Roa in Tecate, and then of course my good friend Paco Perez in Tijuana, and just eat tacos and talk about tacos and be with my friends eating and talking about tacos. It didn't get any better. I do miss that segment, of course, as well as doing the interviews with you. But yeah, tacos with muchachos was fun. I kind of scaled back in the time I have now, and I'm doing the 1 minute taco review with the gringo in Mexico.
And it's been going fantastic.
It's been pretty fun, I got to tell you, because in 1 minute, I talk about where I am, I talk about the taco I'm going to eat, I take a bite of the taco, and then I give my impressions of the taco. So it's kind of a challenge to do it so quickly, but it's on Instagram Reels, so you've got to kind of cycle through that.
But this is what we like about you, because I know that your professional life as a graphic designer and then your personal life, which your family is amazing.
Oh,
We
thank you,
all
Olga.
love Ursula and Wolf, you know that.
Yes.
And thank you so much for letting us have him, Ursula. We really appreciate that. But you were able to figure it out, okay, I'm doing all this. This is still my passion, is my family's passion.
Yes.
We've been doing this for so many years. How can I still be part of it? And then you came up with the 1 minute taco review and then still be connected to us and be still connected to the community. Thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you, Olga. Thank you. And likewise, you're also a great ambassador of Baja California. And I think it's people like you and I and a lot of other friends that we have that really help spread the word and give a legitimate review of how wonderful it is down here, the variety of experience and culture and people that you can interact with.
Thank you, but it's about you today.
Oh, well, here I am. I'm slipping back into co-host mode, huh? Well, thank you.
It's about you today.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. We love to have you back. We love to
Okay.
hear everything that you're doing. And thank you for continuing to stay in touch. And I'm sure we will see you again.
Olga, yes, you will. Like it or not.
Right,
Good,
right?
Yeah.
So please remind us how to follow you, how to get back to those
Okay.
1 minute taco reviews on Instagram. Talk
The-
to our audience
the-
who has been missing you.
Hey, audience. The blog is agringoinmexico.com. Very easy to remember. Instagram, a Gringo in Mexico. Facebook, a Gringo in Mexico. Pretty easy, my friend.
Pretty easy.
Yes.
There you go.
All right.
Well, there you have. Scott is back in the house. Thank you so much for coming, for joining us. We cannot
Thank you.
wait to have you back.
Okay, great. And now I'm off to have some wonderful food in Tijuana while I'm here.
Yay!
Okay, I'm very excited. I'm here in San Quintin, Baja California, in Los Humedales, where we're gonna practice kayak. I'm here with Teodoro. Hello, Teo, how are you?
Hello, muy bien, muchas gracias.
Gracias por tenernos aquí. Qué maravilla. Platícanos acerca del kayak, porque sabemos que es una actividad de las más importantes aquí en San Quintín.
Sí, de verdad que se ha vuelto, de 1 año y medio para acá, se ha vuelto en la principal actividad aquí en San Quintín para realizar el kayak en los humedales. Es una actividad que se está viniendo muy bien, gracias a Dios, nos está dando mucho turismo. Y aparte de esto, la recreación, la adrenalina y el separarte un poco del día a día es algo que no se puede explicar, solamente realizando la actividad se puede uno dar cuenta lo maravilloso que es andar en kayak.
Uy, estoy emocionadísima. Entonces, por favor, vayamos a hacer kayak.
Claro
Let's
que
go.
sí, vamos.
You can feel the calmness of the place. What an amazing experience. You can feel the breeze. Breathing pure, fresh air. This is truly a connection with Mother Earth. This is kayaking in San Quintin Wetlands. What a beauty of Baja. What a wonderful experience.
This was great. Let me tell you, you have to come and visit and do kayak with just $12.50. You can practice here in San Quintin, Los Humedales. You have to visit. Mwah. I love it. Thank you, Teo.
De nada.
Do you love San Quintin?
I love San Quintin. It was so much fun. You have to go and visit. And thank you again for joining us in Baja Window to the South.
I'm telling you, Baja California is a place to be. Thank you for joining us every week. Don't forget to share, like, and share our show. This is your show. You let us know what you want to see. Thank you so much for joining us.
And see you next week.